Hello everyone and welcome to Gamers Conclave. We are back after finally accepting that Battleborn is no more. It is completely dead. We're going to do something else. I'm Caleb, this is Alex. We don't have fancy internet handle names like all the cool kids. But we're going to be doing a playthrough of Grim Dawn. We're going to do a 100% playthrough. We're going to show you guys all the secrets that we know of. We're going to show off some pretty cool builds. Hope that if you haven't played this game, you'll be able to follow along with us. And if you're interested, maybe you'll check it out. And if we entertain you, awesome. That's the goal. We're going to break this up into parts. We're going to go through each act. We're going to start at level 1. We also intend to do the higher difficulties too if everything goes well.
You know it.
Too bad. The bodies of the dead are rising again in some horrible unlife.
Let you run through there, and I'll just like kind of come behind you, pick up all the stuff.
Something is.
Well, we have instance loot in this. It's not like Borderlands.
Dead for some time.
We intended to do some content with Borderlands, but
just beyond
we weren't having a whole lot of luck with
the
drops.
Find whatever's controlling these abominations and destroy it.
Yeah.
That's something we'll probably look at in the future.
Once you've crossed the street,
I don't know, man. I'm kind of just turned off completely.
I don't blame you.
Completely discouraged.
We were intending to do 101 runs on every farmable, anything that you can farm in the game.
Very ambitious.
Yeah, from all the bosses. It really is now, like, just talking about it. All the bosses to tubby enemies, the treasure room DLC, just everything that you can think of. We were going to do 101 runs and just show. We intended to show the 10 best drops that we got per run. However, in our practice, we were running the bunker. We got up to Alex. You have to come help me over here. We're on veteran. I'm already dying.
Where you went?
I went across the bridge. We were running the bunker and. We got to run 63 and we only got 2 shams, and the shams were very spread out. This is something that we'd already gotten before. We were hoping to get a couple bitches, and we didn't get shit. So.
And then I sold them because, you know.
Well, right. Yeah,
Gives a shit.
That ruined the whole thing too, because we were gonna show the items off, and Alex fucked it up. That's gonna be a trend in all these videos.
That's my thing.
This is something like not a lot of people really cover this game from what we can tell, and we figured it'd be fun to do some shit with this. It's a great action RPG. It's a lot more. I'm sure a lot of you guys, or if you're watching this, you have played or familiar with Diablo 3, which is kind of like the dominant one right now that's out. And I haven't played any of Path of Exile, but this is a much better experience. That you didn't level, Alex?
Oh, you already leveled?
Yeah, I guess because
I leveled. Yeah.
Alright, cool. This is just a much better experience of an action RPG overall. It's a lot more in depth. You gotta be
really gritty, too.
It is very pretty. You gotta be pretty precise with your builds.
Gritty.
I'm gonna run a soldier, necromancer. Alex is gonna run a nightblade, demolitionist. You're gonna go with that? I mean, if you're gonna focus on DPS, you can pull off some pretty cool shit with the with crossing those two. So, and I'll focus on keeping myself alive.
Shit.
Okay. Stick with cadence for now.
Escat it.
This really isn't intended to be just a straight guide. It's kind of just more of a combination of just a let's play, and we're gonna go for everything that you can do in the game, everything that we know of. So if there's any secret locations or anything that you haven't found, you're not aware of, we'll probably show them off throughout the playthrough.
Oh, shoot that lore bonus, boy. At 25 XP, carrying me.
I kind of like
Cunning.
collecting those and then using them all at once.
Just massive influx of experience points.
Yeah, it's really nice.
So cold in my room. Cold.
You know, I was reading they intend to bring this to Xbox. I haven't checked with any updates. I'll definitely do that.
That'll be pretty
When
sweet.
we do the next one. Well, the last patch added some fucking sweet.
Controller support.
Yeah, and it was a lot better than what we had. I was messing around with it. I would like it because this game needs more attention. It's fucking awesome. You haven't even beat it yet, right?
No.
Yeah, I'd be pretty honest. I still don't really know much about the story. Like even with Diablo, I just kind of like skip through things. It's probably not the best attitude if we're gonna be explaining this shit to people. I have the general idea of what's going on.
Some
Die here.
some guys.
Well, a race of being the Ethereals, which is like this corruption right here. The Ethereals are at war with the Chalphonics. You remember how to say that damn word that we're gonna come across
The
here soon?
Cthulhu's.
I wish. Yeah, but the cult, they're at war with one another, and we kind of get caught in the middle. And the Ethereals, Aether energy is like, it's kind of like radiation. Like prolonged exposure to it has the same effect and shit. We're like the superheroes of the world though, because you start the game out possessed, and you survive, but you kind of gain some get some unique abilities such as opening the portals and shit. Make sure I'm better equipped here. More XP bonuses. Yeah, I definitely need to check the forums. I haven't checked them in a while to see if they've updated anything for this. I remember if they were planning to do some updates. They're planning on adding a new dungeon, if I remember correctly, like a rogue dungeon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so they're gonna do
Hell
that.
yeah. Freaking frantic.
And we still, we have yet to go through the expansion, so I'd like to see what that's like. I hope they continue to do the expansions with adding the 2 new masters and everything. Oh shit, I leveled again.
Me too. Surprisingly so. Keep just like hitting nothing. Alright. Sweet. Rift gate. See, I need to level my stuff up.
And some of the stuff we're probably going to toy around with doing this, since there's 2 of us playing, at least for the time being. We have all of my settings for recording and everything correct, so we're going to get Alex set up, and maybe we'll do one part that's his perspective. Maybe we'll do one where we switch back and forth. We're gonna play around.
My perspective would be just be like hitting the air, trying to hit something.
Just following me. I have a bad habit with these games. I'll make a character and I'll level them up to probably about 20. I'll make a new character and level them up to about 20.
All the while I'm just leveling up the same character.
And since this game has, unlike like Diablo where you just have the set characters and all the classes kind of play the same. This game's class system at level 10, if you're not aware, you can cross class. So when you saw me choose a soldier earlier at level 10, I get to pick another one. So there's a ton of combinations of different builds and stuff, especially if you have a problem like I do and you're just addicted to different possibilities.
I'm usually not. I usually just like, there's one thing or 1 or 2 things that I like. I'm just like, I'm gonna stay within this.
I kind of wish that I could do that. I don't have that luxury. I have a problem.
That's why I'm not gonna play Krieg. Probably not gonna play Gunzerker or Zero. Just
We're
gonna
probably
stick
not
with
gonna.
Commando.
We're probably not
Probably
gonna
don't
touch
even
that
wanna
game
play
for a
Necromancer
while,
anymore.
so we should be
Yeah.
okay. Until we do, I'm sure as soon as they announce Borderlands 3, we'll forget all about doing this and we'll jump right back on that. Okay, hang on, we passed up fucking sitting here shooting the shit. We gotta go back here and fight the abomination.
The abomination.
Aw man, you left me to fight all these enemies. Hang on.
I opened the door and they were waiting on me.
Alright, I'm coming.
They was like, ha 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 ha, guess who?
You still didn't really explain your name there. Paige.
It's just a name, man. It's just like, man, it's such a, look in the phone book. It's just a name.
I feel like that's like a, probably like a Lord song. Or a Lord band.
Yeah, you YouTube it.
Check it out.
Kizarg the Reanimator.
Once we get these characters probably leveled, and if we're still having fun with, because this game, since we're gonna do some content for it, this game's gonna get a lot of attention for us. If we're still having fun with it, yeah, I would like to probably do some like runs through Crucible. I think that would be fun. You guys can let us know if you want to see that.
Yeah, Crucible is awesome.
Alright, we gotta go down here and get the devotion shrine. Again, we don't intend for this to be like a walkthrough, so I'm really gonna be providing straight advice or anything like that you find in a walkthrough. But these are devotion shrines. If you're new to the game, you'll run across them as you see we did here. They'll take all kind of different items to activate. Typically in the beginning of the game, they're only gonna take aether crystals. But as you progress through the game, you'll find that they take all kind of various different components, aether crystals, and you'll see what components are later on once we get some.
Sometimes they'll just be just like fight a particular group of enemies.
Yeah. Sometimes they'll be like there's some shrines like in Diablo and stuff where they'll summon enemies and you just got to defeat the enemies. Those are the best ones because you don't have to carry around all this shit with you. You're gonna find that your inventory fills up very, very quickly. But here's a component right here. It's you use them to level up your equipment, or well, not to augment your equipment to make it better. And I leveled again, so it's. And Alex won't see what I'm talking about, but this skill is for the soldiers.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Is a must-have. Minhir's Will. You definitely want to. That's not something. If you're gonna play soldier, you need that skill. It will prevent you from ever dying. And if you are new to the game, I do recommend that you don't start out on veteran unless you're really confident. Veteran isn't too difficult, but it does give you. It helps you know what kind of build you want to take into the higher difficulties because it's a little bit more accurate representation of what you're gonna face in the higher difficulties. If you're familiar with action RPGs, go for it. But if you're a little confused by this game and its class system and stuff, maybe just mess around with normal for a while. I don't find that you level...
Like a normie?
Yeah, noobs. I experimented with it, and I don't really find that you level up any faster on veteran than you do normal.
Did we ever even play on normal? It seems like we've always played on veteran.
Yeah, I messed around with it whenever I was running through by myself. Because I wanted to do it for that very purpose. I wanted to see if you leveled up any faster. I mean, I guess technically normal you would level up quicker because you don't run into the challenge as much, so you can steamroll through things a little bit more.
Yeah.
As you're gonna find, we're gonna try to be a lot more smarter with our builds this time. I'm gonna focus on tanking, and Alex is gonna max out DPS potentials. So hopefully we won't run into any brick walls, but there will be a few times where you gotta kind of, you'll have to go out a boss a couple of times.
You need some time to plan it.
Hells yeah, level up again.
Yeah, let's pick up a bunch of quests. Get all that stuff going. Even though we admittedly don't really pay too much attention to the story, I do really love this game's like setting and feel, kind of like the medieval, like a almost like a steampunk with the guns and everything. Pretty unique, even if it is, you know, not so unique with the post-apocalyptic setting and shit.
Greetings, child. My knowledge. I'm afraid troubled memories.
Here's where you're gonna respec. You have your stash back here.
Gotta find another weapon.
Okay, shit. I recently deleted all my characters because I wanted a fresh slate, and it saved. I did, dude. I went there, I cleared them all out because I want to start fresh. But I got a whole bunch of shit in here.
Yeah, but I mean, just make a new character like I did. That's fresh.
Fuck it. Fuck it. I like to commit. But we got a bunch of blues in here, a bunch of epics. So
I ain't got shit in none.
I don't have any. I don't really have anything for either one of us. Well, yeah, I got 2 swords that would help you out.
I could look at them for like the first 80 levels.
Yeah, well, I'll wait. I'll just keep them in there for now. Because they're actually pretty. I think they're level. Yeah, let me go back and look. 43 and 25. So it's going to be a minute. Okay, and these are your faction merchants. You have to build up reputation with these guys. Do so by fighting the enemies in the area and completing quests. I want to say once you get a certain amount of reputation, you can take quests for these guys here at the bounty table, and that'll help the yeah, there you go, respected reputation required. That helps build reputation faster.
Putting some respect on her name.
Yeah, and you get some more sweet loot options. This game features crafting. With the expansion, if you don't have the expansion, you won't have this option right here, this Illusionist. This is kind of like the Transmogrifier or Diablo. I'm going to reference Diablo a lot because I know that one's very popular right now. So I feel like a lot of people has probably played that versus this. But it's a lot like that. You can
out there.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's more mainstream. And being on the consoles, it's just a lot more accessible. It's fun just being able to customize your little shit. I need to get some better shit. Let's go get our extra skill point here.
Welcome to my rift gates. If you don't remember it, you'll be looking.
Hey, how many Aether Crystals you got?
I have 4.
Alright, why don't you just come turn this quest in? I only have 3,
Okay.
but you can just turn it in, that'll be quicker. I level again as well.
What quest is it?
It's over here by the portal. It's the collect the Aether Crystals for Kasparov. This Russian motherfucker in here. He's right through that door. And through that gate.
I was looking around for him. Did you bring back the Aethers?
Awesome. Okay.
Keep an eye out for that. There you go, mate. Give him that here. Give him the crystal.
Alright, we gotta talk to Barnabas.
Captain send you search.
Alright, we need to go back out to the lower crossing rift. Go get all that scrap we need. Have you found any scrap?
I think, yeah, I found 2 so
okay,
far.
Cool. I got 1, so we just need 2 more.
Zip, zop, zop.
If you guys enjoy this stuff, let us know, like, you know, what you would like to see if you would like to see some build videos, we can try to put those together. We were having fun doing those with Battleborn. We were really enjoying doing those videos.
That Bloodlands.
It was just really frustrating, doing those videos and trying to play the game, and we were gonna try to incorporate like mini guides into them and shit, where you can see the builds in action and more accurately understand like what we're talking about with each skill and what you would want to go for. But yeah, hell, I feel like it's kind of pointless even explaining it right now. I'm sure a lot of people are like, "The fuck is he talking about?"
What is a Battleborn?
Battleborn was a really good game that was given wasn't given a fair shake.
Ooh, that was close.
It was released at EA. Should let me tank him. It was eclipsed by Overwatch. There we go.
What a bitch.
There you go. I'm in here as Will's kicking in. Shot all my health back up. Saved my life. But yeah, if you guys are interested in build videos, we'd definitely be willing to give it a try. We're still kicking Borderlands content around. We're going to be playing Monster Hunter when that comes out. So there may be some gaps in between uploading this.
Still also, we have that Gears of War 4.
Gears of War? That was originally, that was going to be our starting point. This is how far this dates back, but we were both working full-time jobs. Alex still works a full-time job. I am now blissfully...
Happily unemployed.
Yes, I am in a better situation in life, and where this is going to be my main focus outside of my family and shit. So you'll be able to see some more
You can't forget the
content.
shitting. That's
Oh hell yeah!
crucial to a
That's the best part.
healthy lifestyle.
This channel will be getting a lot more attention from the two of us as we work around Alex's schedule. If he can get rid of that pesky job, you see more content from
Every
us,
day get
so.
closer and closer.
But if you guys want more content, maybe you can talk to Alex. Let him know in the comments. Tell him to be a bum. I leveled again.
Level you.
I think you
I
leveled
was
too,
already
huh?
leveled.
Well, I leveled again. I just forgot about it. Okay, let's start putting some points in the force wave.
We gotta play some Shrek 2.
Some
That's a
Shrek
good
2.
game. Yeah, this old swamp reminds me of Shrek.
I'm pretty sure we're not going to get any requests for that, but yeah.
Come on.
You try.
Play some Shrek 2, some Garfield Kart.
We'll be sure to review Gears of War 5 this time.
Is there gonna be a Gears of War 5?
Yeah, dude, set it up in the story.
Yeah.
Very
Or
clearly
like,
set it up.
Like the descendant of that queen.
Actually thinking about it, I'm really
Daughter.
disappointed. Yeah, really disappointed. Spoilers. Sorry if you haven't beat Gears of War 4.
Yeah, if you haven't, because you know it was like 2 years ago.
It was poorly fucking spoiled anyway. He didn't do a good job explaining it, so it's probably more confused than anything. But
I was going the opposite direction.
yeah, we got to get back down towards the old dump. That's where we're gonna find scrap. I found one piece. You find any more?
I found one more.
Okay, we should be good. You have 3?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go back to town. But I can't say that I'm disappointed that they stuck with the same old enemy.
Did you get the scrap?
I'm gonna need to get that scrap from you over here. I'll drop mine. You can just pick it up. I dropped it out here right outside the gate.
Okay.
And you go talk to that dude right over there.
Oh, homeboy, Barnabas.
Alright, now we get to go clear out the sliffs. Yeah, it's just a little disappointing. I think we'd mentioned that in the review too. Do you still have that?
Have what?
The review?
The review? Oh shit. No.
I don't
It's
either.
probably on one of those flash drives, those pesky little things that I lost.
I would be curious to go back and listen to it. We still.
Yeah, well, we had some good recording on there.
Well, I still with the footage and stuff, but I still feel a little we're still getting comfortable with doing this and talking and being sociable and things like that. But then we were just starting, and I know I felt very awkward doing it, so I would like to hear it now. I'm sure if we as we continue to do these, we come back and revisit this in like a few years.
I don't
what the fuck
like honestly. I don't remember.
I don't think you did any talking on it.
No, I didn't. Like, I didn't do any talking on anything, but I don't remember if... I can't remember what talking... Yeah, because, you did the talking.
We had got close to,
finishing it.
Yeah, I was going to redo
well, not really finishing it, but doing at least the beginning portion of it.
Yeah, I was going to redo the audio for it.
After I spent all that nice time figuring out some editing and stuff and making it look real spicy. You're like, eh...
I wasn't feeling it. We're definitely gonna review.
I wasn't
Monster
really feeling
Hunter.
it either, but I like the editing.
Monster Hunter will be a unique one for us because it's a series neither one of us have touched.
Nah.
So we'll be able to give you, that awesome perspective that everyone loves. Somebody that doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Only thing I've seen of like Monster Hunter is the weird shit in Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker.
Well, I mean, I've always been aware of the series, and it's something I always wanted to play. I almost picked up Monster Hunter on PlayStation 2, but I let some dude over at Rhino Video Games talk me out of it.
Nah, fam, don't do it.
He really was, man. And you know what he told me? He told me that he didn't like the healing potion animation that you would do this pose in the middle of a fight and it would fuck you up. And I just remember being like, I was like 12 or 13 or whatever.
That's fucking stupid.
I was like, well, man, I don't want to get fucked up trying to fight a giant monster. And I was watching the trailer I sent you, and sure as shit, dude, he went to drink a potion, and it like did the animation of him actually drinking one. I was immediately reminded of that guy. I wonder wherever he is in life, if he saw it and he was interested. He hasn't touched the game since the one on PS2, since the first one. And he's watching the trailer. It looks really good. Then he sees the dude fucking have the potion drinking animation, and he's just like, fuck this.
I'll wait till like you're asleep before I upload it, but I would really like to do like a Minecraft hardcore survival series where when you die, it's over.
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna wait till you're asleep though.
You can do that in this. You can do the hardcore, but like with this game and how quick, like sometimes things could just go wrong and you can just lose everything.
So quickly.
I understand, like, some people could be into that. I'm not, not so reckless.
Those stakes are way too high.
I couldn't imagine. Alex is a huge fan of Dark Souls. He wants to do some Dark Souls content. I really like Nihon. Nowhere near as good as that as Alex is. Maybe we could do some Nihon shit. Nihon is fun.
Yeah, I didn't really get into it a whole lot. Not nearly like I did like Dark Souls.
We bought that one out of the blue though. We were playing other shit.
Yeah, you were just kind of like, I bought Neo and I was like, oh, all right. It's a good game though so far. It reminds me of more of Demon Souls ish, and it also has that like that Japanese game look. Like how a game that's primarily Japanese,
right, yeah.
just has that type of visuals.
It feels like
it
feels like a Souls game that's heavily more influenced by like Ninja Gaiden. I want to say that's the guys who did it, isn't it? Team Ninja or Ninja Theory? I'd have to go look. I don't Nobody call me, cruel names in comments. If you're still with us, I mean you can. I don't care. But
Actually,
I don't feel like getting my phone to look it up right now.
no, but totally, I'd love to do like a playthrough of Demon Souls, because every time I fucking play Demon Souls, I cannot finish it. Like something happens, either my PlayStation dies, or just something fucking goes wrong.
Demon Souls would be cool. Probably I would say the most recent Dark Souls content they'll get from us, or the soonest, I would say most recent, it will be the remaster. I'm interested in picking that up.
Yeah, honestly, I'd like to start playing Demon Souls first, and then
That's Demon Souls?
yeah, and then try and at least complete that, and then
I had a bosses up here.
get the I think, damn, I leveled up. I don't even know. I think I leveled up twice. I don't even know. The Thematic Burst.
Well, either way, that's just some shit that you can expect from us. Kind of got off the topic of talking about this game. And see, this is what I love about what I prefer in this versus like Diablo, for example. I feel like you can just steamroll through that entire game, and there's a little bit more of strategy that goes into this of fighting the bosses and shit. They have more varied attack patterns. I feel like I don't feel like everything in Diablo feels so similar. Alex, where you at, man?
I'm trying to look at my skills. I can't remember which one that I had. I was for one
I was trying to solo this boss and it's not.
that healed me. Why would you try and solo it, man?
She's not dropping. I thought you were coming right in behind me.
Nah, you should know by now that, you know, I get sidetracked looking at the...
There you go. That was a lot better.
There we go.
Aw, shit, a blue.
Little bitch. I didn't get no blue.
Got an epic.
I got nothing.
I can't use it yet. It's gonna be for you anyway. It's gonna bleed damage. Here you go. Drop it.
Oh, shit. I don't think I can use it yet either. Let's see. No, I need to be level 14. Damn.
Okay, now that is something that I will totally defend Diablo on. Diablo has, I'm not sure what the system is, if it has a name or whatever, but say if you're playing, I'm playing a soldier. If this were Diablo, I would only find gear that is suited for my soldier. I wouldn't find, I do think there's still a chance to find equipment for your other classes, but for the most part, your drops are tailored to your class. I do like that. It just makes it more satisfying. Like when you get a legendary, you typically get the feeling of like, awesome, this is something that I can use. A lot of times you're gonna find in this game the epics, which are the blues, the legendaries, which are purple. You don't even see those until level 60. And then there's monster and frequents, which are they're rares, but they're unique rares. They are pretty rare in their drop rates, and a lot of times what's going to happen is like that's just there. I just got an epic to drop, and it's not for me. That's definitely a benefit of playing with a buddy or 2 or 3.
Lucky for me though, I could use it
I feel like most
in
of
about
shit
3 hours.
Exactly. I feel like most of the shit I find is for you.
That's usually, yeah, because like that was what was happening for me. It's whenever we were playing the last time was, you know, you'd find shit for me, and then I'd be constantly finding shit for you, or then you started just only finding shit for you, and I was only finding shit for you. So it's kind of just like, yeah, I'm just gonna stick with this green weapon.
The soldier has a lot of proccing
Trying
abilities.
to control with WASD is horrible.
Are you like you're trying to move around with WSD?
Yeah, I don't know why I was just like,
I didn't think you could do that.
yeah, it. Oh, okay, never mind. You just press A and it.
Yeah, I know if you hold it. Yeah, if you hold A, it'll if you hold the button down, it just like auto walks.
Yeah, I'm stupid.
That's alright, man. We won't tell anyone. Hey, I talk to Barnabas and get the pump back up.
Good luck clearing out the well done.
Alright everyone, that was part 1. I want to thank you all for watching. Keep an eye out for part 2. It'll be dropping very soon. If you like the video, please give us a like, maybe subscribe, give us a comment. And hey, if you hated it, let us know. We want to know that too. Tell us that we're pieces of shit, that we should give this up and do something else with their time if that's the way you feel. Go ahead and let us know. Alright, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.
Tomorrow.